Oh my goodness. I hate you so much.
First up.
Oh god. Hey, what's up, y'alls? Y'alls. Is that a word? Yeah, that's a word. That's a word. That's fine. Oh Jesus.
Hi, Mom.
What's up?
Now since the very beginning, but really sort of before that, I was streamed with pro guides. That was sort of my first step. Is they were like, hey, we need Smash coaches. We need to start streaming. I was like, okay, cool, and that's how I kind of got into it. I've always wanted to stream, but it never really accumulated anything. It was always for fun. And then I got affiliated in the second month of streaming, and it was solely just Smash. It was only Smash, and I mean, it was fun. It was pretty cool, but I really liked the focus of social gamers, of us having a really nice community together, getting a bunch of different games where I can go and carry Legion and Call of Duty, and stuff like that. But yeah, I've been playing Smash since the very beginning, since I was 6 years old. I'm also huge into tons of strategy games. Any Total War game, Civilizations, you name it, StarCraft, Hearthstone, like it's anything strategy related. Chances are I love it and I'll play it. Things that the watchers probably don't know is I'm a huge musician. I've played drums since I was 10 years old. I was in a hardcore band and we toured the East Coast before I even graduated high school. I also do hardcore vocals as well, which that's gonna be pretty fun to reveal to you guys one of these days when I reach 1,000 subs.
A little taste of it.
What's it?
Little sample, huh?
Yeah, a little sample. Maybe you gotta let me wake up a little bit. But also huge in the fitness. Um, I know I kind of skipped around quite a bit, but how I got into social gamers as a whole was my buddy Legion. Me and him actually worked together in the same hellhole, and he was like, you know what, you should come play some games with us, and I kind of sticked ever since. Um, but yeah, me and my little goblins. I already see them in chat. I see you guys. But the announcement I did have very quickly before we go on to everybody else is that I just have my first sponsor, Pyre Energy. They picked me up,
Oh.
and
Wow.
pretty much for all ambassadors, I am going to give you guys a deal as well. But I'm going to give the deal as well for my goblins, and it is going to be, I believe, it's almost a 20% coupon code. I'm going to be doing. They're sending me. Let's see. They're sending me sleep gummies since I have really bad sleep apnea. They're sending me one a day gummy vitamins. They're sending me energy gummies as well as a energy blend without caffeine whatsoever, and then their normal energy blend with caffeine. And we're gonna kind of go over that randomly, either during a YouTube stream or a Twitch stream as well. So
Yeah, dude.
so yeah,
Congrats, bro.
yeah, I'm pretty fucking hyped about it. I didn't think I'd get accepted. They're like, no, we need a Smash player, and I'm like, oh, finally. But yeah, I'm pretty fucking hyped about it. But yeah,
when you
that's what
said
he is.
when you said that in our messenger, I was like, I bet it's fucking G Fuel or something energy
Oh,
related.
that would be super cool. That would be super.
I was thinking G Fuel too, honestly. like, bro, if he got with G Fuel, that'd be freaking sick, dude.
That'd be nuts. But I mean, like, as of right now, their ambassadorship, I think it's like you have to have a minimum viewership of like 150 average, and I was like, that's gonna be a while. But pretty much they're throwing me a pretty good deal. I couldn't say no to it, and I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna go for it. And they're giving me a big old bag of goodies here soon.
That's what's up, dude.
So I'm pretty fucking, I'm livid about it, even though you can't really see it because I'm still.
Being up all night can do that for sure.
Well, I tried Pornhub and they said no. So my only
A little bit bigger.
bigger than Pornhub? I don't think that's possible.
No, your penis.
That's literally anything.
They got some fetish channels, but not something.
I don't think my lens can zoom in that far. No, it can't. So no.
So Legion, you're next.
Okay, what can I say? I started at the bottom, still at the bottom.
At the bottom now we in.
Oh boy.
I mean, it's a learning experience. It's hard for me to get down like a good schedule and to stay consistent with stuff. But that's all gonna hopefully change here pretty soon. With the help of the SG ambassadors that we have here in the podcast now. They've been helping me out immensely with new banners and suggestions, tips. Yeah, I don't really have much to say. I first met Loggy back in 2016. Hit it off because we were freaking both Star Wars nerds, and went from there, started gaming together, and here I am in SG. Didn't really become too involved with SG until about a year and a half ago, but yeah, I haven't left since. It's a really good community.
So now above him, we got the Nizzle, my Nizzy, NizzyTube.
Don't ever call him Nizzle again.
So I've been streaming about 2 years on and off. I used to grind streaming heavy, like almost full time, probably for about a year, and then got really burnt out. Took off like maybe like half a year because I was just like between being burnt out and then having to move. I was like I couldn't do it. So took a bit of a hiatus, and then came back and started streaming again end of last year, and been sort of consistent since then. I pretty much stream anything between FPS, anything with guns that go pew pew, and a lot more Pokemon now. I don't know what it is, dude, but I just been so focused on, dude. I've been having so much fun with Pogo, dude. Team Pogo, and then I just got Sword and Shield. And granted, I started Shield. Was it like Wednesday? I think Wednesday was the last stream. I started Pogo on Wednesday, and I'm probably like about to knock out the 4th badge in the game. I've been grinding the hell out of it, dude. It is just so much fun. It is so much fun. It is, dude. It is such a great game. I want to get into Smash, and that's where I'm going to talk to you about that.
Oh, you said Smash?
Smash. Getting the Smash, bro.
Don't shoot me for that Smash. But yeah, dude. A lot of Pokemon now, dude, and anything that's pretty much an FPS. I've been part of SG for probably as long as I've been streaming, honestly. Recently became an ambassador. Super stoked. Whoop, whoop. And it's funny like how it all just like came to this, cause I met the first person I met from SG was actually Valix, who at the time was I'm So Intense, who I still call Tense because I just can't.
I still call him Tense.
I can't call him Valix. It's a sweet name, dude, but I'm so stuck on Tense. So I met Tense through RNRT, and I met RNRT when they jumped into my stream when I was streaming God of War, the most recent release. And they had raided me. Tense came in, and then like he followed me, and he hop in between streams, and I start hopping to his stream, and we eventually became cool as hell. And I joined SG, and he joined my Discord, and then I was going to mind you, we're both from the same state, right? We're both from New Jersey, me and Tense, right?
Gross.
And
I
then,
mean,
and then I was going to my first ever game con. It was which one was it down south?
PAX South.
It was PAX South. There we go. It was PAX South, and Loggy was going. So Loggy hit me up out of nowhere. Was like, "Hey, dude, you going to PAX South?" I was like, "Yeah, bro." I was like, "I'm going to PAX." "Oh, well, I'm gonna be working the army booth. Come by." I'm like, "All right." So mind you, I've never spoken to Loggy ever. All right. Even when I joined SG, I didn't know who he was. I just know he was part of the army and stuff like that. So I'm thinking like, all right, I gotta be proper. Like this guy's he's part of the army. He's probably like, like very strict and shit. Right, so we're talking, we're chilling. Probably like a week after, he comes in, "Yo, what's up, dickheads?" Look at my penis. I'm like, "Yo, this guy's part of the army? He's talking like that? Holy shit!" So, so yeah, dude, and it's just kind of like, it's just been kind of corny, but it's kind of been like a dope adventure with the SG fam, man.
That's
That's it. That's all I got.
I ended up
Complete.
so how SG got started was it was fucking random as hell. So I just got into online gaming and I started playing Call of Duty Ghost, and I got on this forum called like trying to find guilds because they had guild wars, and I was like, "Yo, we're looking for people to join
way back.
Legion 13," and that's what SG used to be. And out of nowhere, here's I'm So Intense, Valix. He's like, "Yeah, I'll do it." And then
Exactly like that.
yeah, exactly. He's like, "Yeah, I'll do
Why
it."
he just hit a mean bomb?
Yeah.
Oh, do it. Fuck it.
Fuck it, yeah.
And this is like back in the day where he was still single, so Amanda didn't have him straight, like got him on the straight and narrow, so he was still like living
He's on the
off.
straight and narrow now.
He's way better than what he was when I first met him. So he joined, and just from there, what inspired SG was Vanoss Gaming and that group, like Vanoss, H2 Delirious, Wildcat. Nogla, that's pretty much Ryan, the dumbass of the group. No, I'm Patrick. So that's exactly him. So it ended up like, and then I got sent to Korea, and then we started to grow because I was the only English speaking streamer in Korea, and this was just after Twitch became went from Just TV to Twitch, and then it ended up just I came back to the United States and I said, "Hey, I'm on leave for 2 weeks. What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm just chilling at home," and he's already been with Amanda for a year. I was like, "I'm gonna come see you," and he's like, "Bet, let's go." And I just randomly showed up at his house after Korea. But I've been streaming for going on 6 years now. When I was in Korea was the closest that I ever got to partner. My concurrent viewers in Korea was like 60, 52 and stuff like that. And they didn't have the affiliate program then. But now I'm back down. I'm down here with Legion. No. Nah, but one of the things I wanted to bring up is like trying to find your niche. That's been my problem for 5 years. I don't know what my niche is. So like, I know Nizzy went through some changes, because when I look at everybody, I see the established person below me. We got the guy that has gone through some changes, and this is just my opinion. If you guys can tell me if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And then we got kind of like each level of experience. We got Legion, who is trying to get off the ground.
Right.
And I'm just here because I haven't found myself.
I'm just here.
So anybody got anything on that?
At least from pretty much, I got insanely lucky. That's just thanks to Pro Guides. What I would do is I would stream immediately after Pro Guide, and it kind of would siphon all the viewers from the Pro Guide stream into my stream. So I got very lucky on that part. But as a whole, it's finding a game that you love and that can play even when you don't want to play it. And at least for me personally, it was very weird because as you guys know, Pro Smash Coach, #1 and Pro Guides, blah, 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 all that shit. But I play a lot of Smash. And there was a point in time when I did not want to pick up the controller. I was just like, you know what? I've been doing so many coaching sessions. I have been streaming so much. I have been doing all of this, and I'm just sitting here like I really don't want to play. And for me, it was just finding the two games that kind of is invested with the chat and invested with us as a whole to kind of get used to it. So I went from playing Smash to playing Neo, which is like, it's not really relative, but I told the chat, I need 2 days of streaming with you guys because I still want to be, streaming, but I want to be doing something that isn't Smash. And I asked them what they wanted, and it was very close, but Neo won by 2 votes. And I think the biggest thing is finding out what your audience wants to see on top of your normal content. And I feel like once you kind of find that, you can kind of feel out what they want, and then you just kind of build up from there. That's at least what I have found success in, because I went from only having like 3 viewers for Neo to having like almost as much viewers for Smash with Neo, which is absolutely crazy coming from a Smash designated channel. But that's at least what I think, anyway.
Yeah, I feel you on that, because as much as I hate Overwatch now, like, I played it so much. I've played every single competitive season up until COVID, and I just did not want to play it anymore. And like, I went through the whole, like, I was a tryhard to trying to chill to troll, and that's what my community likes, apparently, because when I stream that, I pull big viewership, but whenever I stream Call of Duty, I can't fucking stream that. But
computer will explode.
But like when I was in Korea, Call of Duty was my game. It was Advanced Warfare at the time, and I was pulling, like, me and Valix were trolling people on there and like pulling our normal shenanigans and stuff like that. But just trying to find like my brand has been my hardest adventure so far. How, like, Legion, with you, like, what are you finding that's most difficult besides your schedule?
Man, trying to figure out what I want to play. Remember last year when I actually started streaming a lot before I suddenly stopped gaming, I was playing Apex and Friday 13th. And when I was playing those games, I was getting tons of views. I was actually getting interaction in the chat. I was getting follows. That's when I was getting most of my follows. And yeah, like, I had fun with it. But then when my computer crashed earlier this year, and I was like away from it for a month, and got back on, I just didn't feel like touching those games. Like, I know I jump on Apex every now and then, and it's okay, but I get bored after a couple rounds. I really want to get back into streaming, story heavy games like trilogies, because everybody knows I'm a huge Mass Effect fan, and
Zelda's better than Mass Effect.
Just saying.
Then they're talking the the HD remasters coming out soon, so I wanted to do a stream with the original trilogy before that happens. But, I got so many trilogies that I haven't even touched yet.
Oh, yeah.
The new freaking Tomb Raider games. I have that whole trilogy, and I haven't even played them. So I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. It's probably gonna be, story-heavy games and multiplayer every now and then.
I think that's a good niche to get into. Oh, I see your wife brought you breakfast. There's a dog in the camera.
Upper.
They can see you.
She's like, what?
You're lucky my wife's not there.
Holding the dog hostage. She's oh.
You're lucky my wife's not there, because she'd be like, oh, mother asshole, you got a dog? That good with noodle.
Oh, jeez.
Man.
I make some good lo mein with dog.
But another good thing about playing those trilogies is, like, they all have cult followings.
Oh, yeah.
Fallout, Mass Effect, even the Resident Evil, you'll get, like, those basement people going like, you're playing Resident Evil.
You don't even know the lore.
Actually,
I think for especially like story games, like for Neo, I would start making like bullshit with everybody. Like there's all this stuff that they just don't tell you, and like we started nicknaming people in that was following. Like there's this one enemy that's like super common, and it's like this evil looking baby. And I'm like, damn, that thing's ugly. I'm gonna call it Root Beer because he's an ugly motherfucker too. And so the whole time we see him, like everyone's like, oh, there's another Root Beer. Oh, there's another Root Beer. And I mean, like, as long as you stay dedicated to that game, like, Neo's just been getting more and more and more viewership more than I do it. I think, especially, I think one of the things that I do see you do is you go from like, you're going from. There was one time you were streaming. What was it? I think it was Assassin's. No, it wasn't Assassin's Creed. It was a single player game. I can't remember. It might have been. I don't know. But you were streaming that, and then the next time you were streaming, you weren't streaming that. You were streaming another single player game. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I've already invested, because if I'm seeing it as a viewer, like I'm watching it and I'm like, okay, I'm invested with, Legion sucking at another game that's not Call of Duty. And then, you're going from another game, and then you're just like, now I've spent all that time looking at that, and you might not even go to that. You know what I'm saying? So what at least I do is I don't touch Neo. I only play it on stream, and that is it. There is no ifs, ands, and buts. I only play it on stream, even if I want to. Even if I'm like, man, I really want to play Neo. I'm like, nah, that's not fair to everyone that is watching. Russello and his gigantic dick energy. Everybody needs to see that. So.
He's barely keeping his sweater on right now.
That's what I was gonna do with my next trilogy playthrough. I just know once I start though, I'm gonna want to constantly play. That game sucks me in, and I'm like, I gotta play more.
Just imagine if you played Zelda.
Oh snap!
Zelda.
Don't worry, you're going to fucking court. You're going to court, bitch. It's the SG State versus that pogue over there. So
execute him.
NizzyTube. Oh,
my bad. Go ahead.
NizzyTube has one of the most unique stories about growth and stuff like that, because I remember like. This dude, one day I like shit my pants. I get on, he has like 60 viewers, and then he's like, and it was like growing. Like what? You hit like 200 and some, weren't you?
One person from the community ended up raiding me at one time. It was this community I was part of, and they ended up raiding me, and I think it topped off at like 170 something.
Oh, only 170. No big deal. That's cool. Yeah.
Chump change.
No.
But, But I think Nizzy can. I'll go ahead. My bad.
No, go ahead.
Like, people are like, I hate it when people say there's no stress in streaming. There's no stress in streaming and stuff like that. And I've experienced it. I took like 2 months off one time. Nizzy's experienced it, and he can give his story about that whole situation if he wants.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So I joined the community, a certain community. I'm not gonna put its name out there because I'm not gonna advertise it. But
Ooh, give him money.
no shots, no shots. It's just I'm not, no. It's literally no involvement with the community anymore. But I joined this community through another random streamer that I met. We ended up being friends. She was just like, hey, why don't you join? I was like, all right. You know, I joined, and she was pulling a good viewership when she joined this community, and I had the opportunity to join and kind of see what the whole spiel was all about. So I got more involved with the community. I started I guess seeing what they were all about, how the viewership work, and this was like before when TOS was like really beating down on streamers and stuff like that. So I come to find out that all right, so to partake or get really involved, or what they say, to join the team, you have to hit obviously these certain like goals or achievements or whatever, right? So I I did what I had to do. I supported other streamers, just like I do with like you guys. If I have a chance to jump to your stream and support you guys, I did all that, and then I eventually became part of the team, and they put me into this not sure exactly what it is, but it was like a certain website or a certain program to where basically it's like I could literally have one tab open, and anybody that's part of that team is getting counted as a view. So if they have, let's say, 200 people and 150 have a tab open, you're getting 150 views. You kind of get what
Yeah.
It's called. I believe it's called view botting. I'm not sure exactly if that's the proper terminology.
Something like that.
I didn't know that. All right. So I'm hitting these numbers, right, and I'm feeling all good about it, like yeah, 60, 70, 80 viewers. Yeah, I feel good, right? I'm streaming. I'm feeling good. I'm hitting good numbers, right? And then it's like within like a couple weeks in, I'm hitting like 50, 60 viewers. Dead silence. No chat interaction. No chat interaction, dude. And I was like, well, this shit ain't fun. I was like, what's the point of streaming to 50, 60 viewers and nobody's chatting? And that's when I was just like, and that's when I got burnt out. I was just like, I don't even want to do this shit. Like, I almost quit because I was like, yo, this shit sucks. Like, it's not even fun anymore. Like, I want to stream not because of the viewership, but because I want people to talk to and people to laugh with me and joke around and shit like that.
Exactly.
And I wasn't getting that. So I pulled a mean hiatus. I mean, I got away from like Discord, streaming. I didn't hop into a stream until like 3-4 months after, because I was just like, yo, fuck this. Like, I am done. And then the whole TOS thing came up, and I was like, all right. And then they said they were gonna strike down on people view botting. I was like, okay, now I think I'll come back. I think I'll come back. So, and that's when I came back around. I think it was December. It was like almost towards like the end of the year, 2019. And yeah, I came back. I started streaming, probably pulling like 5-10 viewers, and I fucking enjoy it more now than I ever did before. And I'd rather stream to like a dedicated 5-10 people than to do that corny ass viewbot shit where you're only streaming to like, well, you're streaming like 50 to 100 people and there's no chat interaction.
Yep.
So speaking of that, I know, I don't know if they said anything to Indy, but last night when I was like working on stuff for the podcast, I was like, so what do you guys think? And there was like 3 of the Smash Goblins in there, and they're like, yeah, we like to watch Indy, but our second favorite is that NizzyTube. Like, I really enjoy his streams. And I was like, what? So
my PayPal is Rusty.
Hold on, New Jersey's not too far from me. I can start driving now. I'll be there back.
But I thought that was amazing, and that's the whole purpose of the SG community, is to bring. And Indy is actually one of the other people that brought it up and said, like, what we were doing is a good idea. Like, what we're trying to do here is take these streamers that are smaller, bring them in as a part of the Discord, and then, you know, like, giving you guys, the viewers and the followers, the ability to see these different streamers. And with SG, we want to make sure that we have good quality, humble, straightforward streamers. Because, like, we don't want none of that toxic shit like Tense.
Yeah.
I mean, Valix.
At least, pretty much to go off of what Nizzy was saying, I feel like 1,000% that the same way. Like, I get more chat interaction with Neo than Smash, obviously, because Smash is a little bit faster and I have to focus 100% on it. There's so many different variations and all that. But Neo is kind of like my, let's all talk together and kind of bullshit and watch me get my ass beat by this boss 1,000 times. And that is like, it's so much fun. Like, they're just sitting around like, hey, you're stupid. And I'm like, no, you're stupid. But
You don't say that.
Yeah, you don't say that. But I think like that's pretty much the thing that keeps me going. Is I'm like, I know I have people that are watching me consistently that aren't in America. Like, I have, like, let's see, I have 4 people in UK, 2 people in Europe, and like 3 people randomly in Russia, and they'll watch me. And these people that I do not know, and we are on first name basis. We know like how we act. I know like how I can interact with them. I think that's really cool, especially with all the craziness that's going on right now, conspiracy theory or not. Me not being able to do what I want to do and go and hang out with people and go drink and all that other stuff, depending on your states. But it's really cool that I can boot up a game, I can get my ass beat in the game, and everyone is still talking to each other and talking to me and be like, oh, well, you can, like, that is what I want. I don't care if I ever start making super buku money. I just want to be able to stream and see, like you said, 5 to 10, 15 people show up. And because I've had that mentality, I've had I've had one really big Smash content creator raid my stream. He actually DM'd me a few days ago on Discord and be like, hey man, like, me raiding you was not random. Like, we were listening to what you were talking and we were all about it. That's why we raided you. And he raided me with like a party of like 80 people. And this was literally the match before I was going to get off. I was about to get off and somebody's like, oh, well, I want to play. I'm like, you know what? I'll play one more game. And then he raided me. And then he's like, you know what? Let's do a best of 5. And now I'm like super nervous playing against, this super crazy content creator. But I mean, like, stuff like that is what I like. I like knowing that streamers are friendly to each other. Now, I've also been on the other side. I had one streamer who came and raided me. Well, he didn't raid me. He's like, hey, you want to do a money match? Which, for people that don't know, it's literally just a best of 5. Winner takes, I think we did it like 5 subs. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And he played extremely toxically. What I mean by that is, obviously during stream, I'm not going to let out my payment information or anything like that, just because I don't know, with my luck, I'm going to get hacked by some like CIA agent and they're going to take the $5 that I have. But I told him I was going to pay him, because he beat me, that I was going to pay him at the end of the stream. And he did not like that. In fact, he said, and I quote, I am going to spread your toxic ass all over my Twitter. Everyone is going to know about you, and everyone is going to hate you. And I was like, what? Like, my whole chat was like, this doesn't make sense, guys. Like, he's going to pay you. Like, he's not going to pay you. And just to shut his bitch ass up, I went over to his stream and I gave him 5 subs, and I was like, here you go, stop your bitching. Like, because it was ridiculous. So I never want any of us to get to that point. And that is sort of why I am so dedicated to you guys because I see you guys every day and we shit talk, especially because everyone knows how bad Legion is. But,
Oh damn!
We all.
Shots fired!
Rusty has like deep to fucking just throw shots at you, like serious ass fucking conversation, like yo, like I met this girl, like I think I got her pregnant. Legion sucks at COD. I don't know if I can support the baby. Like what the fuck?
Yeah. But that's what I like. I like being able to. Oh, you're a shitbag. No, you're a shitbag. And then it's just like that's it. It's never personal. And that's just because I know you guys and we can all shit talk together. And it's never that point. And I see it all the time.
Oh,
and that's
a little personal.
But yeah, it's actually. Oh wow! Look who decided to actually, show up on time. But
look who decided to fucking make it.
Legion is dead. Confirmed.
I gotta go,
oh,
guys. Bye.
Jesus.
He popped in just to talk shit to Legion and left.
I'm sending you all big bags of poop.
Legion's been pretty good at COD. Like it's been like fair weather kind of good at COD though.
I don't need no defense.
No, I'm not defending your bitch ass. That's why I said.
Your filthy sympathy.
I said it's been fair weather because it always seems like when I'm sucking at COD, he's carrying, and then when I suck at COD, I'm carrying. But it's more or less me carrying him more than him carrying me. But
I mean, I'm just waiting.
Bags of shit.
I'm just waiting for Nizzy to get good enough that all three of us can get really fucked up, and him just carry us. Like literally, like I can see me, Loggy, and Legion just rolling around with RPGs the whole game, and Nizzy just sweeping everyone. And we're like, oh, RPG. That's all I've been waiting for.
Oh man.
I've been grinding COD, dude. I would love to get into like a tournament or something like that.
You should go for it, my man.
Not even for like, I don't even give a shit about the prize money. I just want the experience, dude. Like I want to be able to be like, yo, I was actually in a COD tournament with like really good freaking players and just like actually like did good.
It's crazy. And then you're right. Yeah. And then you're right.
Yeah.
I remember like the plunder days of like just stacking bodies in those buildings, and then
spamming the fuck out of people.
Oh, I think he's about to make out with his camera. Look at me. Nah, and like us fucking camping the buyback sites or the money cash sites. That was your idea, Rusty.
Oh shit! Yeah, I remember that game. That was a ridiculous game. That was insane. We were just
king of the skyscraper.
Oh god, we've had some crazy games.
Dude, and that one clip with you put in a montage where Tense was flying the plane and he was going up. Also, you just see the plane go down, dude.
Fucking, I forgot to switch my key.
And Loggy had like the perfect view, bro. Like he just saw everything happen. Like the plane was going up, and then you just hear Tense like, "Oh shit!" and it's going down. Yo,
Oh
dude,
god.
I never cried so hard in my life, bro. That shit was hilarious. That shit was hilarious.
One of Tense's secret closet fans, and like, I don't know what is with him, but like Asian guys that like guys go after Tense. And one of the big streamers in Malaysia, Green Dumpling, like loves him and watches him all. Like I don't know if he watches him anymore, but that was always an interesting interaction. And I know like it's always interesting to see like these bigger content creators come to us smaller ones. Like I've seen it happen to Indy.
Every time I feel like it's not gonna be an eventful stream, my chat goes like before there was a giant huge bad thing that happened in Smash. I'm not going to talk about it here, but before all that happened, this streamer was involved, but he was the player that I wanted to be. Like he was the biggest streamer for Smash. He would get like easy 2K views all the time, and he was always playing someone. Well, someone out of their pocket gave him money to play me. They didn't tell me.
Shit.
They were just like, you know what? You've been talking about it. I want to make it happen. And he went to his stream. I think he gifted him like 50. No, he didn't give him 50. It was like 10 subs. And he was like, I want you to play him right now. And this was no preparation. This was after I took pre-workout. So I already was like super amped up.
The heart.
And they came to my stream and they're like, oh yeah, you're playing Nairo in 5 minutes. And I'm like, excuse me? Which, by the way, for you non-Smash players, how dare you? But he's a top 10 player. Well, was a top 10 player. And it was like a huge deal. And he didn't completely beat my ass. I got it, made him work for it, but it was just like that stuff like that was just it just blows my mind. Like it was just crazy. And people would see that I'm streaming, and then they would, they'd come into my stream, and then I would look over. I'm like, oh, I have 38 viewers, and they're getting my ass kicked. No, it's absolute. Oh, excuse me, Ray's corrected me. It was $200.
Damn.
That's not, and I tell them all the time, don't spend money on me, and here they are. They're like, take it, and I'm like, stop it. But
whore yourself out, you little cam girl.
I mean, but no, that's what I really like too, and especially with smaller games. Like I would say Smash, it would be a smaller game. But the bigger content creators will see, hey, like this guy's actually going for it. He's, he's still streaming, and they'll actually come by. I had a session with him, but the best streamer, or the best player that plays my character, he saw me streaming. I was not playing Smash. He stopped by and was like, yo, when are we gonna get some games in? And I was like, I was just like, I'm not prepared for this. But it's just like, I really do. Like I feel like streamers as a whole are less toxic. As a whole, there's obviously a few shitbags everywhere. But as a whole, everyone would be more like, me, Nizzy, and Loggy instead of just leaders, So. But.
Sorry, I blacked out for a second. What'd you say?
It's fine.
I only had one time wherever I had like a big name raid me, and it was crazy. It was the best day I've ever had in streaming. It was a Veterans Day stream. We did the interrogation of Pegs, which we're going to bring that category back up. Her name is Pegs, and she's an Asian girl that smokes a lot of weed and shit, but she's really good at Overwatch. She was in like the top 500 Mercies as a Mercy main. And so like we talked to her, and she's a huge supporter of mine. She still supports me. Her and her husband are cool people. But so I interviewed her, and then I got a bunch of her viewers, and they followed me. And then next thing you know, and it's this where I'm doing this on Veterans Day, raising money for Fisher House. And next thing you know, I'm on the front page of Twitch. I get raided by Shroud, and Shroud donated $400 to the Fisher House.
Oh,
Jesus.
And I was just like, freedom boner. Blah, blah. I was so hype. I had that stream. I had an average of 100 viewers, and I was just like on cloud 9. Shroud didn't stay long. But see, what he was doing is he was taking parts of his stream and rating after he got done rating different veterans streaming. And so that was really cool. And we raised like $900 for Fisher House that day.
Wow, that's crazy.
But that's the only time I ever was like, oh my god.
Yeah, that'd be insane. He plays like what, StarCraft? What does he play? He plays like
CS. He was a CS:GO pro for.
Same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
StarCraft, CS:GO, whatever.
He plays battle royales. He's a genetic experiment done by the government to be good at gaming. Valix was the test subject, and he was the one that they threw away before they created Shroud. So
He's too stupid. Throw him out.
this one rages. It smokes too much weed. Let's get him out of here.
He's out. He's done. Oh man.
So we're gonna take a minute. We're gonna take these last couple minutes, and do we have any questions from people in the chat that want to know anything about, like, any question? Actually, don't care what it is.
You should ask why Legion refuses to ever use a webcam.
His streams has the fat guy playing computer games on South Park the whole time. I'll use.
I know you fucking love that.
Hilarious. Little
Jesus.
So I don't know, Nizzy, have you been rated by anybody that of notoriety?
No.
My mom raids him every now and then.
Oh, she'll.
No,
Legion-
but I've seen a couple of like my streamer friends that have gotten raided before. Like I remember this one streamer I was watching through another community. I mean, we're friends. We talk like once in a while. Hop into his stream, he hop into my stream. He got raided by like Tim the Tatman with like 13 or 14,000 streamers. Yeah, it was sick. It was crazy.
Jesus.
Oh shit!
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
it
know.
was crazy.
I'd be like stuck staring at it like, that's not fucking real.
Dude, that's
And
what
then I
he
would
did. He
leave-
was
I would-
like,
I would turn off the stream like, that's fake.
right. He was like, Tim the Tatman hosted me for 13,000 viewers. I promise you, just like that. It was crazy.
Scarlet Panda asks, "How's life?" Well, life with me is pretty good. Taking the fam to the beach today, to a beach where I can pull my truck up actually up on the beach. What about y'all? How's life?
It's good for the most part. Fuck COVID and 2020. I'm ready for this year to be over with.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, but I got a birthday party to go to around 1 o'clock, and before that, I'm probably gonna work out and play grind to a little bit of pogo.
Game train. Don't stop.
It's Unova week, so yeah, trying to get some shinies.
Get some shinies. The carpy or whatever.
Carp.
The worthless fish in fucking Pokemon
What,
Go.
Magikarp?
You mean Magikarp? Dude?
I almost said it.
Fuck?
Magikarp. Whatever the fucking fish is, I don't give a fuck.
Yo.
Oh god, I don't even know. So at least for me, it's been really weird. Like as Nizzy said, this year has been fucking a travesty. It has been so. For the people that don't know, I literally go to nerdy events for my job, and thanks to COVID, I haven't been able to do it. So my introverted ass, the first month of COVID, I was like, fuck yeah, I don't have to see people. I can stay in my room all day. I can wear sweatpants. Shit, I don't even have to wear sweatpants. I could be naked for a month. Hell yeah. And I was like, going off about it. And then 2 months later, I look down, I can't see my tiny dick. I'm like, uh-oh, I got to start working out. Because I'm literally, I became like this big, bloated hunk of disgusting. I was like it was just bad.
I mean, dude, I was at 215, bro. I've never thought in a million years I'd hit that number. And then I was like, bro, I'm not gonna be a little fat plebby boy. So
Right.
that's when I started doing cardio and weightlifting. Oh, minor weightlifting, nothing too crazy. But,
Yeah.
And then I dropped like, I mean, you saw on Instagram, I dropped like 13 pounds in like a month. I'm
Yeah,
trying to think about
and
it.
that's crazy. And
Yeah.
I basically did the same thing because my buddy, my cousin, he is about to be a doctor and he's about to be specifically a nutritionist. And I told him, and he was like, dude, like all you got to do is just this, and this, and drink more water and work out a little bit. I guarantee you'll drop weight. And I'm like, nah, you don't know what you're talking about. I was almost 190, and that's the biggest I've ever been. I went
Shit.
from 190, and the last time I weighed myself, I was like 163, and
Nice.
fucking getting called a fuckboy on fucking Snapchat. But other than that, the one thing that has kept me kind of sane through all this has been my regulatory streaming schedule and my working schedule. Like, because of that, I'm like, okay, even though right now 2020 fucking sucks, and it isn't just for us, it's everybody, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
But like, I want to talk to people, but with my luck, if I went to go and talk to people, I'm gonna get COVID. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just go and type with these other keyboard warriors, and then bada bing, bada boom. So I'm doing pretty well.
Legion,
So,
how you doing?
Oh
How-
my god.
How you doing?
I'm doing alright, man. This weekend is my chill at home weekend because we were gone out of town last weekend.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm not doing anything. The kids, and my wife are going to the Six Flags up in OKC tomorrow with a couple of her friends. So I'll have the house myself. And,
Woo, we're actually gonna get some games with Legion. What?
well, you know, vigorous sessions.
Pornhub
with
marathon.
myself. Yeah. I mean, yeah, COVID's been real shitty, and it kind of sucks. I'm working directly with people who have COVID, but
Oh,
shit.
you know, I haven't tested positive yet, and hopefully I
Knock on
don't.
wood. God damn it.
Yeah. I mean, I've literally thousands since this thing started, but yeah, I'm just living day by day. You know, not having too bad of a year.
One of them asked, I think it was Ray's. He wants to go on a date.
First off,
Yeah,
Rays.
first.
First off, Rays, you got to go up the scale. So first, you got to at least lick Legion's dirty ass, not clean ass. It has to be dirty, and it
Damn.
has to be after Taco Bell.
It tastes like
So-
rusty pennies.
Oof.
Exactly. Then you have to go to Loggy, and there's no telling what Loggy's gonna make you do.
Oh, you're
So
fucked, dude.
that's gonna be some weird afternoon. And then Nizzy's gonna wine and dine you, then you're gonna get fucked, so that's gonna be fine. And then you get to me, and then I look you play Yoshi, and I'm gonna be like, fuck you, dude. You play fucking Yoshi, you get the fuck out of here. You fucking get out. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you. I don't want to look at your ugly ass face. Get the fuck out of here. You play that ugly ass fucking piece of shit. So fuck you, Race. No, it's not happening.
When am I gonna get my Switch? When the Trump money hits, and then I'm gonna show all you Smash goblins how to really play Smash, because I'm the greatest. Every game I touch it, I'm good at.
What in the
So-
sure.
I would bet 5 subs Nizzy would beat your ass.
Probably.
Ni-
I do have some Smash history. I'm just saying, you know.
Nizzy's the secret boss.
Same thing, right?
Yeah.
We're all. How dare you? You've insulted me.
So now the questions are done. We're getting here towards the end. It is now time for the shameless plugs, and we'll start with Legion. Shamelessly plug all your social media.
Well, I only got Instagram, so we got Legion_SG_gaming, and then yeah, that's all I really use. I don't use my Twitch or
You don't use your Twitch.
no.
Make sure you follow, like, if you all get a chance, you want to check out someone that does a lot of RPGs and does a lot of, like, random ass gaming, make sure you go to twitch.tv/Legion_SG. We're trying to get him to grow. He's getting close to being affiliated, so now it's...
Yeah, don't worry. You know, I'll do your plug for you. It's fine. It's cool.
All links are in the description of the YouTube channel now. I updated the description today. And
Oh, yeah.
NizzyTube, if you want to shamelessly plug your information.
Absolutely. You can follow me. You can follow me on twitch.tv/NizzyTube. Twitter is just NizzyTube. I believe my Instagram is NizzyTubeTV. My Pornhub is Big
Oh.
Daddy now.
Yeah. Now we're talking.
What else? What else do I have? I think that's it. Yeah. Am I missing anything? Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. And I guess
MySpace.
YouTube. MySpace, NizzyTube. I mean, even though I don't have a lot of content yet, or maybe none at all, but I'm eventually gonna start plugging in more content to YouTube. Especially like, probably like Pogo and like best moments of like COD and other games, stuff like that. YouTube is obviously NizzyTube as well. So, yeah.
I'll plug my personal stuff, and then we'll go to indie, and then I'll plug the social gamer stuff. And so I'm LOGMASTER SG. You can follow me on twitch.tv/LOGMASTER SG. I'll be streaming tonight at 9 doing my anime shows.
Yeah.
Which we're going to be watching the first 4 episodes of Tokyo Ghoul. Haven't watched it, so it's going to be blind reaction. So
Ooh, that's a good one.
You can also find me on TikTok, LOGMASTER SG. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter. Now,
SG at OnlyFans.
I knew I was going to say something. I knew it.
I can't, dude.
And make sure that if you're looking for game jerseys, one of my sponsors is No Name Nerd, where you can get game jerseys with your design and name for about $24.99. And if you use my code, you get 10% off. It's I put the link in the chat, so now it's this guy's turn.
So I already put my Instagram and Twitter on there because I'm really bad at those and I'm getting better at it slowly. Obviously, y'all know Indestructible Gaming for both Facebook and Twitch. For Instagram, it's Indestructible Gaming as well. For Twitter, for some reason, someone has Indestructible Gaming, so it's Indestructible 1 because I'm one person, I guess. I don't know. But the biggest thing is kind of with Nizzy, Indestructible for YouTube. As you guys know, I've been getting really adamant. Every other week, I've been putting up a video. And my second announcement for you guys that are watching, I have 2 announcements to see if you guys have been paying attention, but is that I am going to be uploading my 4th video? Yeah, my 4th video on Monday, and it's going to be a coaching video, so it's going to make Nizzy a fucking god and destroy LOGMASTER using the worst character in the game while Loggy uses, like, I don't know, Pikachu. But no, it's gonna be really dope. But yeah, that's pretty much all my shameless plugs.
So social gamers, everybody's here. You follow. Make sure you give us a follow if you like the content on Social Gamers. Also, if you're in our Discord, the link for the Discord is in the description for the channel, and you can find everybody's social media links in the Ambassador Fans page in Discord. And also, Social Gamers appreciates everybody, and anything else people want to add?
Legion?
Nope.
Oh, I thought you were going to come out and say that you loved me. Okay, that's fine. All right. Oh, yes.
Soon we'll have stream schedules posted in the Discord, but other than that, everybody have a great Saturday. Stay safe, be COVID free, because the test sucks. I had it done.
Yes.
Make sure that if you want to support these streamers, even just following these pages helps out. Anything you guys do, we love our community, and congratulations on the Discord reaching level 2.
Hell yeah, dude. That banner's fucking sick, by the way.
So
Shout out to the goblins doing all their support, man.
yeah,
Fuck yeah, dude.
They're fucking, I swear, I think they're all pimps.
Meeb is an animal.
They're all actually one person.
It's always one. That's
But-
right, you do push-ups.
Punish yourself. And fuck Valix. No, I'm just kidding. And you can find Valix SG on twitch.tv/Valix SG, and he streams at fucking ODark30 Monday, Wednesday, Fridays on YouTube, playing Overwatch and Call of Duty.
Yeah, usually after you're done rubbing off one, you can go and be like, oh, let me look at this ugly fucker. And then you can go and watch him.
It's a good watch at 2 a.m. when you're drunk and eating your Taco Bell.